Guys, Roy Jones says that the Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman fight is going to be a very interesting, intriguing fight. And you know what he says, guys? He mirrors what I say. He says it's all going to come down to whether Keith Thurman can take Manny Pacquiao's punch. Now, Roy Jones also said that, a lot of people are reading into Josecito Lopez and the Keith Thurman fight. But what people got to realize is that Josecito Lopez comes for fight. Josecito Lopez ain't no bum. He comes to fight. When you fight Josecito Lopez, you're in a fight. So, a lot of people are reading too much into that. Lopez can really fight. And I agree, Lopez can fight. I just don't think Lopez can fight like Pacquiao. But I do think Roy Jones has hit the nail on the head when he said that it's going to come down to whether Keith Thurman can take his Manny Pacquiao's punch. I have criticized Keith Thurman's punch resistance in the past. I do think he's vulnerable. I do think that if he gets clipped, he's going to go. He hasn't got a sturdy chin like a Canelo or a Golovkin. He gets hurt. He gets hurt to the body and he gets hurt to the chin. We saw that in his last fight. We've seen that in the fight against Porter. We've seen that throughout his career. Keith Thurman is very vulnerable. That's what probably makes these guys exciting because they are vulnerable. So I do think it's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out, because I do think Pacquiao has the power and explosiveness to really hurt Keith Thurman. He really can hurt Keith Thurman. So I think it's going to be intriguing for me. That's why I can't wait to see the fight, because I want to see how Keith Thurman does against Manny Pacquiao's power. When that left hand lands on Keith Thurman's chin, how's it going to impact? What kind of impact is it going to have on him? Because I do doubt whether Thurman can take Pacquiao's power. I do think that Pacquiao can seriously hurt him and even stop him in this fight. Because I do think that Pacquiao has the speed, the punch power. I think if he connects Keith Thurman and wobbles Keith Thurman, I think it could be curtains. And there's a lot of people that actually think the same way. However, a lot of people also think that Keith Thurman's boxing skills will do the trick against Pacquiao. I'm not so sure. I think Roy Jones has hit the nail on the head when he said that, can Keith Thurman take Manny Pacquiao's punch? That's going to be intriguing. Can he take that power? Can he take it? If Keith Thurman can take it, then I think he has a great chance of winning this fight on the scorecards. But I do doubt whether he can take his punch, and I think that's gonna be what wins or loses Keith Thurman the fight. His ability to take the punch of Manny Pacquiao. I honestly do think it's gonna come down to that. Because I have seen Keith Thurman wobbled, and I do think that Manny Pacquiao, the speed and power is going to trouble Keith Thurman. I think that's what he's going to have the issue. The guys that he's fought in the past, like Porter, and the guys like Lopez that hurt him, they had power. They had decent. Lopez hasn't got a huge power. He's not a big knockout artist, but he can definitely hit a little. Porter can, he's not the fastest. He definitely can hit a little. Danny Garcia can hit a little, but he hasn't fought guys like Pacquiao that's got speed and power. And I think that could definitely be the difference in this fight. But is Keith Thurman's chin gonna let him down, or is Keith Thurman's chin is Keith Thurman's chin's gonna win him or lose him this fight? I think it's gonna come down to that, because I think Pacquiao's shown in the past that he's shown a very good chin. Yes, he has been knocked out, but he has also shown that he can take punishment. And he's not that easy to catch clean. Yes, he has been knocked out, but he's not the easiest of fighter. In the so many fights he's had, you don't see him getting pounded or hit a lot or bruised or cut up in fights, do you? So I think it's going to be very intriguing to see what happens when these two square off. But I do agree with Roy Jones. I think it may come down to Keith Thurman's ability to take a punch in this fight. What do you guys think of what Roy Jones had to say? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.